The secret path to the night meadow. Alara sat on the edge of her bed, the moon casting long, skinny shadows across her rug. Just as she was about to tuck herself in, she spotted something impossible. A thin ribbon of silver light was wiggling out from under her toy chest, moving like a shy snake. It pulsed with a soft rhythm, beckoning her to follow it. Alara's heart did a little somersault of excitement. The silver trail led Alara straight to the open window. Outside, the world was painted in deep indigo and velvet black. She climbed over the sill and felt the cool, damp grass between her toes. The ribbon of light stretched across the lawn, weaving through the sleeping sunflowers and disappearing into the thicket of trees at the edge of the garden. At the edge of the woods, the light pooled into a bright circle. Sitting right in the center was a fox named Flicker. He didn't look like a normal fox. His fur was the color of a sunset, and his tail ended in a tuft of pure white sparklers. Flicker tilted his head and let out a soft, melodic chirp, waiting for Alara to catch up. Flicker turned and bolted toward a narrow stream that Alara had never noticed before. Instead of splashing into the water, he leaped high into the air. Mid-jump, a bridge made of solid moonlight hummed into existence beneath his paws. Flicker trotted across the glowing arch, his ears twitching with joy as he looked back at Alara. Alara took a deep breath and stepped onto the bridge. It felt like walking on warm glass. Beneath her feet, she could see silver fish darting through the water, following her shadow. The bridge sang a low, vibrating note with every step she took, guiding her safely to the other side, where the trees grew tall and silver-leaved. Flicker led Alara deeper into the woods, where the trees didn't have bark but were covered in soft, glowing velvet. They hummed a lullaby that made the air feel heavy and sweet. "We're almost there," Flicker seemed to say with a wag of his sparkling tail. The silver ribbon on the ground began to grow wider and brighter. They burst through the final line of trees and gasped. The night meadow was a sea of tall, violet grass that reached Alara's waist. Instead of flowers, translucent bubbles grew from the stems. Each bubble held a different color of the rainbow, bobbing gently in the breeze. The sky above was so low, it felt like Alara could touch the swirling galaxies. Flicker ran into the field, jumping and snapping at the bubbles. When his nose touched a golden one, it popped with a sound like a tiny bell, releasing a cloud of glitter that smelled like toasted marshmallows. He rolled onto his back, wiggling in the violet grass as the bubbles danced around his ears. Alara joined him, spinning in circles until she was dizzy. She caught a deep blue bubble in her hands. Inside, she saw a tiny image of a dream she had once forgotten. A dream about flying on the back of a giant swan. She laughed, and the sound echoed through the meadow, making the bubbles glow even brighter. As the sky began to turn a soft, dusty pink, Flicker nuzzled Alara's hand. The silver path was starting to fade, showing the way back home. Alara knelt down and gave the fox a warm hug, feeling the tingle of his starlight fur against her cheek. She knew the night meadow would always be there, waiting for the next time the silver ribbon appeared under her bed.